Let's start things off in D.C., where the city's first bar that doesn't serve alcohol is set to open, and in a really strange twist of dry irony, dry being the key part here, its name is the Binge Bar. The Binge Bar. They were recently featured in the Washingtonian. All right, so Binge Bar, right? That is like naming a relaxing day spa, blunt force trauma. You know, this could be a hit as long as they make it just totally and abundantly clear that there is no alcohol inside. Angering drunks on H Street, that's never a good idea. You need to post a very, very large sign outside that says, "We're a bar with no alcohol." You need to make it as easy as possible for people, because they roll into the bar and there's no alcoholic beverages. Gonna be crazy. Drinks will cost between $6 to $15 on average, according to the Washingtonian. Any of you have a clue? I have no idea what non-alcoholic drink they're charging $15 for. It better be the world's best Shirley Temple, right? It's got to be good. And if it's made with love, it needs to have a little bit of heart in it, too, like actual heart, I'm thinking. Now, people who don't drink, they're always looking for things to do. They want to feel sophisticated as well. We have featured stories about non-alcoholic drinks at bars here on Open Mic before. So listen, I hope Binge Bar is successful and it leads to the emergence of other alcohol-free bars, or at the very least, alcohol-free options at the current bars that already exist. We need to give designated drivers some options while their friends/passengers are just getting totally hammered. Chose this next story out of San Francisco because it's a never-ending source of drama. Here's a guy that needs a non-alcoholic bar. A Washington Post report claims that Elon Musk plans to lay off nearly 75% of Twitter's workforce if and when he becomes the new owner of the company. Wow, man has found a hell of a way to boost team morale. What's up, y'all? I'm your new boss, Elon. Oh yeah, you're fired. That's not going to work. Thousands of LinkedIn profiles just got updated. You can just hear the keyboards tapping across America. You know, tech deals, they really shouldn't have all this drama. Elon Musk has all the subtlety of the emergency broadcast system. The details of this Twitter deal are being screeched at us. Elon Musk is what happens when an internet troll has, actual power. He is living out the wildest dreams of every angst-ridden Reddit user. I do feel bad, though, for anyone who found out that their social media career is in jeopardy because they found it out on social media. No one should have to see their lack of job security trending. Well, Elon, I do think it's too late to drive down the price of Twitter to save money. Nice try, though. Let's head to Alpena County, Michigan for this next story, where a woman named Teddy Jo Marie Fleam is facing first-degree retail fraud charges after being accused of stealing over $1,000 worth of items by not scanning them into self-checkout over the course of months. You gotta blame security here, right? Not Teddy Jo. She's been getting away with this since at least April. So really, they're not securing much, right? If your job is to stop people from stealing, if that's your one job, and lady been robbing your store for most of the year, you have definitely failed. Remember that whole, you had one job and you didn't do it? That's what this is all about here. Besides, this woman's parents named her Teddy Jo. Can you really blame her? Can you blame her for lashing out at the world? It's like the female version of Johnny Cash's Boy Named Sue. My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die. I say if she pulled this off for this long, hire her in the security department. Make her the head of scam prevention. I mean, she was one step ahead of everyone else for months until she wasn't. Now, I'm definitely not here to condone what Teddy Jo allegedly did, but unless this Walmart started hiring security guards just, within the past week, somebody was slacking on the job. All Teddy Jo and her sticky fingers did was to expose Walmart's security weak spots. And they got cameras everywhere. Nobody was doing anything. All right, we're taking a trip to Nikon's Small World Photo Micrography competition for this last story, and damn. This is a close-up picture of an ant's face. And, right, this is the stuff of nightmare fuel. Basically looks like Aliens versus Predator if the alien and Predator decided not to fight, fell in love, and had a baby. Just a really gross, angry baby. Who needs Wes Carpenter when you have Mother Nature? Now just know that is what's crawling on your countertop if you don't clean up crumbs in a timely fashion. When you're at the beach and you feel something nibbling on your toes, that dude right there is trying to get all up in you. Now, I wonder if all ants look like that one in the face, or if this photographer just took a portrait of the ugliest one. You know, the entire ant community could be out there organizing a PR campaign right now. Hi, I'm Antonio. I'm speaking on behalf of the ant community in association with the WANAF. We are all not fugly. Please don't judge us by our worst representative, Kyle. This ant close-up is going to shoot to the top of the Halloween costume list. Too bad, though. No one is going to invite you to any parties looking like that. Man, get off my lawn. All right, our favorite story today, it's got to be the Binge Bar in D.C. One story involved crime, one was something really creepy and unsettling, and then there was crazy ant. So, you know we're all about drinking. Just alcohol, non-alcohol, doesn't matter. As long as there's something to drink, get it in my belly.